Oh, I better find a song quick. Because, of course, we are short. Shit. Here we can do that. Richard Boy throw some D's. All right. Whew. Glad we got up out of that. Will that take us to the top? Almost. Okay. People ain't tapped in yet, so still got time. Okay. Being great is what we own. Learning that being great and being excellent, incremental growth. It doesn't happen overnight. As long as you're getting better from the previous day, the only competition that you are in is with yourself from yesterday. That's the only person you're in competition with. All about being better than yesterday. Being a better man, doing things more efficient, making better decisions. Whew. I'm feeling a little lethargic this morning, not as energized. Like, I feel fine, I feel cool, I feel great. Just I know it's gonna be a little slow this morning for me. And I'm not under as much pressure too, because I already got a lot of stuff done. However, there is still always work to do. Praying that everybody will have a great morning, a blessed day. Because that's definitely on my agenda on this Friday. On this Good Friday, Resurrection Weekend. Happy Easter, baby. They did something to Jesus on that Friday, but boy, on the third day, you know what's happening. He rose again. So, praying that everybody, man, is gonna be a big blessing to somebody today, because it comes back around. You be a blessing to somebody who you don't know. Somebody who you don't know is gonna be a big blessing to you. That's the way this thing works. Good morning, good morning, good morning. About to get started on Hustle and Shine in the morning. Waking up Kansas City. Sometimes you don't even, been doing this so long, you don't even realize that kind of the responsibility you have of being the voice of people that they wake up to. And once you start to realize what you're really doing and how many people you're talking to, how many people you're impacting, it kind of changes your perspective a little bit on how you approach things. Here we go, Hustle and Shine. We about to get started, baby.
Hey, it's Rob the Star, and you tapped in to Hustle and Shine.
Good morning, good morning. Jerisma Melliot, 1981. God, I hope I said that right. Good morning, good morning. We getting it started on a Good Friday, y'all.
Turn it up, that's my team. 103.3, where that seat is slim. Yeah, see you doing your dance. But slow it down, baby, put that wheel in your hand. Driving fast and crazy, why you in your commute? Your baby daddy always tripping, won't give
cool.
Play this on your job while you're heading to work. With the morning gossip, you can get out of dirt. Motivation in a minute, we got all type of perks. Yeah, I know this slide and throw this hit in reverse. Can't see, yeah, it's time to wake up. Get your butt up off the mat, you ain't no time to lay up. Don't you know it's hustling, shine in the moment. Yeah, we getting to it, making plays while they going.
Turn it up. That's my jam.
On no 3.3, where that seat gets slammed. Yeah, see you doing your things, but slow it down.
Come on. Good morning, wake up. Good morning, get up. Good morning, wake up. Yeah, Kansas City. It's time to hustle and shine. Brian B. Shining reporting live from the Brown and Crouppen Studios.
Favorite cousin Deanna Hustle, 558 on your time. It's a high of 76. Currently it is 54, cloudy skies, and the power up.
Heidi. Oh, baby, Resurrection Weekend. He rose again for you and me, for all of our sins. We are celebrating Resurrection Weekend right here on Hustle and Shine, but we got a special guest in the building this morning coming up in the 7 o'clock hour. They call her Kansas City's boxing ballerina, Brianna Epperson. She's coming to knock your lights out on Hustle and Shine.
Maybe she can teach me a little thing or two.
Yikes, you might need it in the streets, D.
Morning gossip up for you. Also at your 23s, LeBron James is in hot water after his comments about the Memphis Grizzlies, and Blue Shiesty's latest case isn't helping the name of Memphis.
Oh boy.
Buckle up.
I got my seatbelt on. I don't know about you, cousin.
You better be driving with that seatbelt, cousin. You get no violation on this Good Friday.
We are hustling and shining. Only on Kansas City's the undisputed #1 for hip hop, R&B, and bro throwbacks. D, they can't do it like us.
I went on 3 jabs. Duh.
Brown and Crouppen Studio.
Hi, I'm the original Oaks Kia in North Kansas City,
Woo.
and I'm Miss Cole from the new Oaks.
Hot and heavy, my bad.
So good. What's wrong? Gas, please. Should I open a window? No, gasoline. Oh, every time I fill up my
Good morning.
where? Right
That's how you wake up a city right there. That's how you do it.
No, from the receipt. You need a specialist. Got one? Of course.
All right.
Yeah. Right now, drive a new 2020
Old tracks on YouTube. Good morning. Good morning.
Plus get 0%.
So that is the introduction to my radio show. Hustle and Shine in the morning here in Kansas City. And that's how you wake the town up right there in Kansas City.
Oaks Kia, the Kia
That's how you do it.
in North Kansas City, and the new
This is world-class professional radio going down in Kansas City.
KPRS Kansas City, C1. Tap the Hot 103 Jams mobile and listen to Kansas City's #1 for hip hop, R&B, and throwback on Hot 103 Jams.
Okay, we had to get those in. Now we need this re-entry. Okay, I'm back. My bad. Let me continue my prep. Yeah, Fridays, you tend to ease your way into the weekend. I know everybody does that at work. And it's no different here at this radio station either. Matter of fact, since it's Good Friday, people not even gonna be coming in today. There is not gonna be any salespeople in here. The upper office or whatever, they're not coming in because it's like, I guess it's considered a holiday. I don't know what holidays are being in radio because we gotta work. I mean, we're just used to doing events or doing something every holiday all the time. So those things really don't exist. But I will say, the older I get, the more that I miss and want to enjoy those type things. I do. Good morning, the Honorable 85. Good morning, Grand Good Friday. How about that? Um, the more that I do want to enjoy those things and do those things more because when you've been on a grind for so many years and you're constantly doing something all the time, I'm just at to a point now where I'm 40 and I'm just kind of tired of doing that type of thing. The hustle and bustle of always, I mean, like it'll be different if the money was like life changing or groundbreaking. That would be different. But if the juice ain't worth the squeeze, I don't feel like squeezing. I don't feel like doing it. I don't want to do it any longer. Some things I will do, and some things I will make concessions for. But I done put in way too much work. So, but I want to say this too. Speaking of putting in work, it is okay to do some work that is pro bono, meaning it is okay to do volunteer work sometimes. Now you got to do it to a point to where nobody takes advantage of you, or you're not making sure that you're necessarily getting something out of it. Um, but I will say, like, doing the right kind of honorable volunteer work, and this is for whatever space you in. But I give you an example. As a DJ, I've done a lot of free things for like high schools or elementary schools, middle schools, some organizations that are just looking for donations or something. Like I provided some free DJing, my time, and doing that, man, is important because first off, it's gonna come back around. But it's not about coming back around. It's not about receiving something when you do something. It's just about being a good person and taking care of your community and making sure that people see that you're invested in the community. It's more so about that. Being a trusted voice and brand in whatever you're doing. So I just think that again, doing some good volunteer pro bono work for the right opportunities and right organizations is always a good thing to do. There's going to be a time, and this is where we all must let our pride go, settle our ego down, and think ahead, because there's going to be a time where we could be down and out, and we're going to need some help somehow from somebody in some way. And, the better relationships you have and the more that people see how good-hearted you are and they see what you've done, they're more than likely to try and offer some help or find you a solution to your problem. So, no matter what industry you're in, no matter what you're doing, always take the time to try and look out for those who don't have it how you have it. Do what you love and live off that. I know that's right, the Honorable 85. Yes, sir. World just getting started. 40 the new 20, they say. I'll be 40 in November. Looking forward to it and fixing to retire in October. Hey, you getting ready to be living a life. The Honorable 85. I'm with you though. Cheers to you, fam. And I really do feel like I'm just getting started. I just turned 40 last year. And the best of me has yet to come. I'm still so far away from the best of me. And even over the past several months, I've learned so much about me. I've learned so much about living life and relationships and talking and all this other stuff, it's really been life changing. The lessons I've learned the past several months. So turning 40 has been, what has it been? Turning 40, I don't know. It's not really any different than 39 or 38, to be honest with you. Just learning more, I guess. Yeah, you know, I made a proclamation that at 40 I was gonna tone down my intensity and trying to take the time to be more gentle and with everything. Um, Getting out of survival mode is so hard. It is so hard, especially with a formula that you know is eventually going to work. Um, but what you're survived on and what you had to do to survive could be the same thing that you hold on to and apply that could kill you in the future. So we gotta learn to. I have to learn to adapt to new
Holding
tools.
someone accountable is not an affront to that person. It's a sign of respect. When you insist on accountability, you encourage competence and even excellence. When you expect people to stand behind their work, you create the incentive for quality, effective efforts. Expecting accountability is an inherent part of expecting the best of people. Anyone who knows
That's
he
right.
or she will be held accountable has a powerful incentive to put forth good and honest effort.
Good and honest
Seek
effort.
accountability not to be a thorn in anyone's side. Do so as a supporter of value and proficiency. Offering your own accountability and asking for it from others serves to form two sides of the same coin. For systems, societies, and organizations to function well, it's best to have accountability from all participants.
Oh.
Be eager to be held accountable and unambiguous about expecting accountability
That's right.
from those with whom you interact. Accountability creates a net benefit for the situations it touches.
Growth looks good on you.
That's today's motivational minute. Only on Hustle with
Accountability. I don't hold you accountable because I hate you. I hold you accountable because I love you.
Good morning. Happy Good Friday. Happy Easter week.
You ever thought about that?
Sponsored by Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
Shadow Corpse. Just wanted to drive by and say you're truly amazing. I appreciate you.
That's about it. 49
I appreciate you, Shadow Corpse. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Always big love.
front of the ramp from Wood. For victims of drunk and drug driving, your grief is unique, but you are not.
All right, let's see what Deanna's talking about with
Mad
the
Help.
morning
Our
gossip.
victim helpline at 877-MAD-HELP or visit online at mad.org. I'm LaMonica Logan, Hot 103 Jams.
623, we'll be back with the morning gossip as rapper J. Cole goes back overseas, but this time it's not for tour.
Girl, what's going on?
611 on your time, high of 75, currently 54, cloudy skies and Swopel.
Girl, back.
Your traffic. This hour's music is fueled by Top Dog Gold.
Oh, Shadow Corpse. I appreciate you, man. Yes. Go ahead and subscribe to the Be Shining page, baby. You know, every morning I'm just trying to offer some wise words. Whatever comes to my heart, whatever flows out of my brain and out of my lips. You know, it's really just more reflection and positivity and trying to spread blessings in the morning as I try to go live every day, you know. So that's really what I be on. It's always big love here, always positivity. The world right now, y'all, it is it seems like it's a mess. Everybody's out for themselves, everybody's out for money, everybody's lying. You got, you know, violence, everybody's quick to go to negative route. And it's like, man, I just cannot stand the attitude of you go low, I'm gonna go to hell. Just to prove what? To prove what? When really, like, I don't know, man. We might be too far beyond in a society where we could trust that love can conquer everything. I don't know, man. It's just because that is really the answer though. If somebody hates on you and you do nothing but show them love, like they literally have to respond eventually with some type of love. That's just human nature. And if people had enough patience to actually practice that, it could cause miracles. People could have deeper understandings. People could have better relationships. But let's be realistic about the world today and how people are. It probably ain't gonna happen, dog. So it's like, so if everybody has that attitude, then so it's like now everybody has to come with their toughest punch. Everybody has to come with their 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 deepest wounds that they want to cut open with everybody else. Like people just want to go for the jugular all the time. You want to stomp people's face out all the time. You just want to obliterate people all the time. And it's like, dog, can't we see that this is a perpetual cycle of violence? Like in all the years of history that we have written down, can't we see that wars and going a negative route eventually always ends up bad? I don't know. I'm in deep thought and reflection right now. Good morning, Shay Marie. Good morning. Good morning. Paul for Krista 20. Good morning. I hate that attitude of I go low or you go low. I'm going to hell. Like, what does that prove, bro?
News Minute. Trending now on Hot 103 Jam.
Good morning. Happy Good Friday.
What does that prove? Who does that benefit? What are you trying to do? Juice World 1333. Good morning. Chop Buster. Oh, okay. RFA 27 OPK. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Just in deep thought and reflection this morning, y'all. That's all.
Or visit online at mad.org. I'm LaMonica Logan, Hot 103 Jam.
Pulling back the music faster. It's Hustle and Shine in the...
All right. Whew. Good morning. Good morning, Paul for Krista. Good morning. So, yeah, that attitude is just the you go low, I go to hell attitude it ain't cute. And it gets us nowhere. That is the most non-productive shit ever. Because a lot of people, they end up feeling bad after anyway. Like, they don't be meaning that. You're not as evil-spirited as you think you are. Oops. You're not. You think you are, but you're not. So, I really don't have much to say right now. I will say this, being reflective of my life and trying not to be as much of a hard ass, and not trying to live so much by these rules that I have. I have certain rules and regulations in my ground that it keeps me disciplined and it keeps me on the straight and narrow. And so I'm learning to try and let some of that stuff go a little bit. Give you an example. Draken. 2 years ago, 800 291 0. I hate that attitude. 2 years ago, 800 291 0. I hate that attitude. 2 years ago, 800 291 0. I hate that attitude. 2 years ago, 800 291 0. I hate that attitude. 2 years ago, 800 291 0. I hate that attitude. 2 years ago, 800 291 0. I hate that attitude. 2 years ago, 800 291 0. I hate that attitude. 2 years ago, 800 291 0. I hate that attitude. 2 years ago, 800 291 0. I hate that attitude. 2 years ago, 800 291 0. I hate that attitude. 2 years ago, 800 291 0. I hate that attitude. 2 years ago, 800 291 0. I hate that attitude. 2 years ago, 800 291 0. I hate that attitude. 2 years ago, 800 291 0. I hate that attitude. 2 years ago, 800 291 0. I hate that att since 2020, I have not really drank like hard liquor. I'll drink some beer, but I have not drank hard liquor like that at all, for real, the last 6 years. And that is just something that has, first, I'm glad I did it because I feel better. I know it's affected. Like I just know the benefits of not drinking or whatever. So, oh, we already got stuff in there. So, I haven't had any hard liquor or whatever. But with that comes like me like taking myself out of certain social situations. Like there are certain things that I just cannot involve myself in, or certain hangout places that I don't even want to be at because all they gonna do is drink and get drunk and blah 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 blah. Like I don't even want to deal with that type stuff. And I have noticed that has taken a hit in a little bit in my social life. So one of the things that I'm trying to, not necessarily incorporate all the way, but just, maybe have a drink every now and then. And not that I like, drinking and stuff like that a lot of time, but if it's a social situation, okay, give me a glass of wine or something. Let's do that. I don't need no hard, vodka or whatever, nothing like that. But, give me a little something just to get me going. And that's fine. That's all I need. There's no need to go to the extreme with it. We don't have to go to the extreme. And that's what I'm trying to learn and trying to be better at, is just, not just being so much of a hard ass on myself and on other people too. So, just trying to ease up a little bit, just trying to be a little more palatable. Let's say that. Trolls here to kill the vibe. It seems. This person that says that their name is Jeffrey Epstein. Okay, Bish the fish. Got any cornstarch? Chin louder than beard. Oh boy, y'all just be saying anything on YouTube, boy. Y'all not making no sense. Y'all hear? See. And I'm gonna talk about this a lot on my streams. Like, y'all, look, there's nothing you can say to offend me or get on my nerves or anything. Like, bro, my skin is so thick. I am a graduate of the Kansas City, Missouri School District. And if you don't know what that means that all we did was roast. Okay, I got roasted in school for my weight, for my color, for everything. So I say that to say there's literally nothing you can say to offend me on here. Like I've heard it all. I've been through it all. I know who I am. And it's resurrection weekend. Jesus died for my sins. So I ain't worried about nothing that anybody has to say here.
But in the moment, it went from this is a joke.
All right, we going to get the morning gossip started here on Hustle and Shine in the morning. World-class radio going down right here, baby.
It's a team in Nanjing from last year was offering me to come.
Okay.
World-class radio show. Wifey. Yeah. Yeah, J. Cole instrumental. All right, here we go. Hustle and Shine in the morning.
TMG, the morning gossip. It's the morning gossip with Hustle and Shine on Hot 103 Jam.
6:22 on your time. It's a high of 75, and currently it is 54 cloudy skies at UMKC. Keke Palmer is opening up about a stranger that proposed to her during a panel discussion she was on last month.
But in the moment, it went from this is a joke to I gotta be careful with how I break the reality of this guy. First of all, he looked clean cut. He like a pretty together guy. He did. He got this ring. The ring looked expensive. He paid for a ticket to be at South by Southwest. They're not cheap. They're not. And then he got the gumption to walk up here and ask me to marry and actually believed that I could potentially say yes.
Yeah, people are.
You can't be too critical or too laugh because if you, like she mentioned, someone took the links to do that, they might not be all the way there.
Yeah, it's probably just something you got to charge it to the game of being Keke Palmer or whoever you are. I don't know how I react in that situation. Like, I don't know if I would call security or if I don't know. Interesting situation on what you would do. Maybe this is a social experiment or something.
We'll, like you said, just charge that up there. Other news, rapper J. Cole, he is going overseas. Now, a lot of his fans want him on tour. Sounds like he might consider something of the sort. But in the meantime, he's going to be playing basketball.
It's a team in Nanjing from last year was offering me to come and play. And I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm looking at the clock, like, when I'm getting older, like, this might be my last shot. So I'm gonna keep my word to them and show up and play a couple games. Although I know, you know, I'm not in the best of shape because the album, but I'm gonna go out there and have fun.
Yeah, he didn't play for another team a few years ago, correct? He played like for Jerusalem or something.
He played in the Africa League, so he was a Rwanda Patriot. And then I think he also played Canadian basketball and at least a league basketball league at one point. He been over, if you didn't know.
Let's see, him, Cameron, 2 Chainz, Master P.
Chris Brown really could have done something to the effect of taking his talents to a big
Okay,
stage.
all right, okay, stop. I've seen him. The Chris, I've seen him, but and one tour mixtape. Like that's probably the height of what Chris Brown would. Stop. You trying to act like he could have got recruited for Duke or something? Like let's stop.
Could have been that dude. Did we say that about?
No, wait. Well, 2 Chainz actually played college ball, so yes. And I mentioned Master P. No, but he played college ball, and I mentioned Master P because he was actually in the league. He played for the Raptors.
What other basketball players have been in the league?
That are rappers. No, but I know Cameron. Cameron played college ball, I think.
Yeah, I can either confirm or deny.
That like Cameron was Cameron. What? Cameron was known as he's one of the original like basketball / rapper guys.
That's not the first thing I think about. Like,
Uh,
because of his height, J. Cole too because of their height. Like, those are the things that it's just like, you know, I'm not saying he ain't like that.
Hey, during the break, we're gonna do some research about Cam and his basketball acumen. Yeah.
This morning, got some right here on Hustle and Shine in the morning.
Be back 6:39 on this Good Friday, Kansas City's #1.
Hip hop, R&B, and throwback.
Hot 103 Jams, he is risen.
Hustle and Shine traffic trending now on Hot 103 Jams.
Good morning. Traffic is sponsored by True. Well, it should be green out there.
All right. The best basketball / rappers of all time. We just try to name them. 2 Chainz, Master P. Let me see what these comments talk about.
Sign up at TrueGreen.com by April 7th and get 6 weeks for free. Let the pros do the work so you enjoy your weekend. Restrictions apply. See site for more details. I'm Monica Logan, Hot 103 Jams.
Okay, we're on time. We on time. Looking good. Okay. Let me see what these comments talk about. Ride your bicycle with or without the saddle. What? My hemorrhoids are flaring up today. You had mentioned in a prior live stream that you have hemorrhoid problems as well. Use a special cream that works really well. Memory refresher. Name of cream. Y'all are funny. I have never mentioned nothing about no damn hemorrhoids in my lives, you little liar, you. That's funny though. Holland. All I can think about is that little Bow Wow song. We're playing basketball. Basketball. That was a remake, actually. That's a Curtis Blow song from back in the 80s. Old hip hop song. Basketball is my favorite sport. I like the way they dribble up and down the court. My favorite play is the alley-oop. Yeah. We're playing basketball. Speaking of basketball, so you know I'm a Lakers fan. And last night, Last night, my Lakers got stomped out. I ain't never seen us get our ass whooped like that before. But that was a bloodbath against Oklahoma City. Like Oklahoma City just could not miss at all. They had no intentions of missing any shot that they took. And that was an ass whooping of massive proportions. So, the Lakers, we're kind of feeling it this morning. Sevi Ballesteros. No, I am not a Mormon. No, I am not. I am a black man from Kansas City, Missouri. Prod Bike. On a scale of 1 to 10, how gay are you? First off, why is the first characteristic y'all bring to me is like, it's a lot of people who would dip in here and be like, are you gay? Or you're gay? Or like what is, how, what have I done to perpetuate gay? Or what? Is it because of the eyes? Is it because I'm light skinned? Is it because I'm well groomed? Like, is it because of all of that? But I am a married man. So I don't know what y'all talk about with that. I feel like I should add another song. Anyway, yeah, Indy 7. I don't know. I look gay. D, hey D. Oh, you don't want to talk right now? You're busy. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, okay. So like I've been doing a live streams on YouTube, and y'all, I got Dion on the other side. So a lot of people, I know they're just trolls or whatever, but they'll dip in and be like, "Hey, are you gay? Oh, you look gay. Oh, like, huh?
Like the bots and stuff.
I think they're real people. They might be bots. I don't know. But somebody in here, they asked me if I'm gay. One, two, and then they,
Yes, I'm happy.
and then right, and then they said on a scale of 1 to 10, how gay are you? So it's like, what about me? I want to ask you, what about me screams gay? That people ask that I'm gay. He said, "Bro, you look gay. I'm not gonna lie. D, do I look gay?"
And people people be trolling.
Like,
That's what I
damn.
said. I think those are bots. But then people do be trolling saying stuff like that. I don't think gay has a look though.
Yeah, gay ain't got no look. You don't know who gay about how they look.
You might just flung your hand a little bit too quick one time on camera.
You get the vibe like you grew up with a couple of sisters. I actually didn't. I grew up around all brothers. I didn't meet my sister until somebody said I look like the vibe like I grew up around sisters, and it's quite the contrary. I grew up around mostly men, all men, especially my two brothers and my daddy, and like I didn't meet my sister till 2019, which is a long ass story in itself. So me and my sister are 2 months and 10 days apart. Do your math and do your biology and figure that out on your own.
What time's our guest coming?
About 7:30. But I will say this. Over the last 10 years, I have developed a sensitivity towards women. So maybe that's where, and because it's been because of my co-hosts that I've had, and especially now with Deanna. So there there has been
Not the soft side to be shining.
that's right, the soft side of B shining. I'm here. I just try not to like, man. It's too many jerks on the internet that's spilling nonsense, that's fueling garbage, that's fueling. And I talked about this at the top of the stream. I'm not here for hate. I'm not here for negativity. I'm not here for none of that. Uh, I don't need attention. Okay, I have all the attention I need in the world from my city and from God. So I don't need to look out for no attention, and I don't need to do anything that goes against what I believe in my ethics and morals, which is like, people being obnoxious and being rude and being a jerk. I believe in God too much and in the Bible too much and karma too much for me to do any of that and for me to spread misinformation and hate and negativity towards y'all. So that's ultimately where I'm coming from. You just talking to a real bona fide ass grown ass man who's comfortable in where he's going, who's comfortable in his religion, who's comfortable in knowing that God always has my back, and I don't give a damn what nobody thinks about how I move with my ethic and moral compass. Because at the end of the day, I have to go to sleep at night, and you can't sleep for me. And the only way that I can go to sleep is if I do right by God.
It's the you can't sleep for me. That took me out.
Dead ass.
I like that.
Here we go. Hustle and shine in the morning. Best radio show in the world, baby. They can't do it like us. I went deaf on them. Hot 103 Jams, Kansas City's number one for hip hop, R&B, and throwbacks. Good morning, Grandview. You up hustling and shining?
6:34 on your time, high of 75. Currently it is 54. Cloudy skies down Independence Ave and Passaic.
You ain't going deaf on them, D? No. Oh, but you'll do the boo dance challenge, the headband challenge. Oh no, I'm just messing with you. April's National Minority Health Month to highlight the importance of improving the health of racial and ethnic minority communities and reduce health disparities. Always very important, man, especially like access to hospitals and access to healthcare. Something that needs to be on the top of our minds a lot of times. So, D, check this out. Every year, thousands of Kansas City taxpayers, they're sent to collections over the city's earnings tax. But there's been an investigation that found that the city has no idea how many of those bills are mistakes. So this issue comes as Kansas City voters are again being asked to vote to renew the city's 1% earnings tax. And this is a tax that the city says brings in around $373 million a year. And nearly half of the city's general fund paying for the police, fire, and other basic services. So there was a retired attorney who got billed twice despite their limited income, D. They only had $2,000 of earnings that year from doing a hearing or two. But so 1% of that was like $20. So that's what they were supposed to get. But they got billed something way more outrageous than that. So if you are in this situation to where you think you're getting billed twice, or you're getting sent to collections or something like that, it peaked at nearly 18,000 accounts, D. So yeah, so this exactly. Yes, go ahead, double check on that, triple check on that, and make sure that you ain't summons for no court no time soon.
Make sure you're checking your stuff because it's so many times we get mail and we just get discouraged. I know a lot of people just don't like checking their mail because you just like it's gonna be something.
Some bull. It's some bull.
It's gonna be a medical bill. It's gonna be this. It's gonna be something. But make sure you check what you got going on. Make some phone calls because you don't want to get stiff with something that is actually an error.
Might have called Stacey Shaw for this one, man.
No facts. Get you somebody that you can call and trust on. We'll be back at 6:50 right here on Hustle and Shine in the morning. Flag football has always been a popular topic. Back when I was in high school, it was a popular thing. But now, it's taking off, especially for our young girls. We'll be back. Hustle and Shine in the morning on Kansas City's number one for hip hop, R&B, and throwback.
Hot 103 Jams.
Good morning. Traffic is sponsored by
All right.
out there considering all the rain we had. No accidents. Stalls.
Let's see. Good morning. No, I'm not on Sirius. KPRS.com. We're actually, like, besides this, we're streaming live too on YouTube at Hot 103 Jams.
Of course, quality lawn. Don't wait. Sign up at TrueGreen.com by April 7th and get 6 weeks for free. Let the pros do the work so you can enjoy your weekend. Restrictions apply. See site for more details. I'm Monica Logan, Hot 103 Jams.
Hold up. Let's change the atmosphere.
This is attorney Stacey Shaw. If you've been injured and someone else is at fault, you
All
need
right.
to talk to an attorney right away.
Whew. I'm here for the Hot 103 iPhone giveaway. When is it? I don't know. You let me know. Funny you mention that because one of the first gifts that I got from this radio station, 2007. It was like December. I think it was around Christmas 2007. And the iPhones were new. They were hot. And we got them. Like they gave them to us just as a Christmas gift for ratings. We had good ratings, but I was at Northwest Missouri State. I was still in college, and at the time, you had to have a specific phone plan for the iPhone, and you had to be with AT&T. So I wasn't either. We had a basic ass service with Sprint, and I couldn't do nothing with the iPhone. It was something. It was a cool little toy that you had or whatever, but it was nothing I could do with it. So I gave mine to somebody who broke theirs. I just gave it to them because I didn't have any use for it. So it's funny that you mentioned that you're here for the Hot 103 iPhone giveaway. That's crazy. I'm the best scout in America. Some woman. Clip of 90s. What are you talking about? Y'all be in here. No, I'm not gay. What are y'all talking about? I just told you I'm a married man to a wonderful black woman. No, no, I am not gay. Never have, never will. That's not my steez. They said I could choose between iPhone or 3 white Air Force One, size 12, left foot only. Which one should you take? You should definitely take the Air Force One. You should definitely do that. Okay, look, I got some work to do. I'm so blessed and honored that y'all spend some time with me on this stream. Thank you so much. I know Fridays can be a little light, especially today with it being technically being a holiday. But yes, the best scout in America. I am definitely getting ready. I mean, I'm at work right now. This is what I do. And I'm a professional at it. So I can multitask. I can do multiple things. But again, happy Resurrection Weekend. Jesus is risen. Nothing is impossible. Be a blessing.